It's finally the day. We're gonna pull this thing into the shop and pull that motor out and see what's going on with it. See what happened to this thing. And then I got another motor I'm gonna stick in it, because I don't feel like building a motor. We're just gonna make this thing run so my wife be happy. All right. Get a close-up of what we're working with this engine here. With the valve covers off and junk laying on top of it. It's gonna drive into the shop on its own power. At least on last time on this power. What are you looking at the battery for, man?
You said you hated those type of batteries. They're very crusty. Let's take a peek of what's going on in here. That's satisfying. Oh, they gotta open on this one too.
Actually sounds a lot better.
It healed itself.
It's Jesus. Ah, it's still got the noise. You hear it rattling back there?
Yeah.
It's still got something going on back there.
It has zero oil up at the rocker arm. Like zero.
Yeah, it's a little dry. We're not worried about that though. We're changing the motor.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna get a different motor.
What were you just working on?
They put a battery in his truck, and I'm surprised it actually cranked up and was driving it in the truck.
Transmission acts like a little low on fluid.
That's what I just said.
There we are. Ah, perfect. I'm gonna stand back so that thing don't explode in my face. Oh God. What?
Yeah, there's finally some oil up there.
That took 6 to 10 business days to get oil.
I don't know, a couple of them are still dry. Several of them are still dry. That one's got oil, that one's dry, that's dry, that's dry. No, that one's got a little bit. I think it was just residual off of the manifolds burning.
Yeah.
Does this thing need headers?
Huh?
Does this need headers? It's getting a pretty good motor.
I thought you was going. Julia said to leave it stopped,
Julie's not here right now.
so we can just put it back together and have this thing done.
We're not gonna be done with it today.
Oh no, we're not.
I know it's got exhaust leaks bad. Well, now it's got it good and hot. Let's start tearing it apart, I reckon.
Yeah.
So, thinking I know where all the transmissional fluids is going or escaping from. Well, all these wet bolts and all this wet pan, everything underneath here is greasy. We're thinking,
Oh.
well, this pan's still blue, so maybe it's still the right motor. Maybe that. We're thinking, since this got a 700 R4 in it, with those holes, would say that it came out of a Camaro or a Firebird for the torque arm that goes back to the rear end. And it's not supposed to have a 700 R4. So we're wondering if someone swapped the motor and transmission in here. And the block's still blue, so maybe not. Maybe that's still the original motor. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna look up the numbers and then figure out what happened to this engine Wyatt started making the death squall of its people.
A few moments later.
Well, it's out. Rubbing on it. What kind of motor we got here?
Oh, well, no, it's a 350.
Tree 50. This crap right here. So she do have a tree 50 in her. Did, done, don't. So we got a 350 with a squalling issue. A $700 foe. Well, let's continue taking this thing apart and see what's going on with it.
The next day.
Let's see if we can see this. I just asked her to come video for me. She's out here watering the animals. It's pretty hot today. She is in the trough. She's trying to like verify that she's okay for doing this. The horse is gonna be drinking Julia flavored water.
First of all, there are people that buy Sparks in Ziploc bags from other people, real U.S. currency.
But we don't do that. We don't do that here.
We don't do that here, but that's not a problem.
Well, come here and video. I'm about ready to stick the motor in your truck. I'm ready to stick the motor in your truck.
All right, well, let's do that then.
As Julia said, hot out here. I stubbed my toe this morning.
We just gonna list off all the problems
Just
first.
listing all the problems first, just so y'all know, like, just out here on the struggle bus. Pretty sure it ran over us. I stubbed my toe so bad. This is the worst I've ever stubbed my toe. It may be broke.
It's probably broke. You kicked the struggle bus.
Yeah, it turned purple. I'll show y'all later. We'll see.
Because that's what everybody wants to see on a custom garage show. Look at my toe.
Look at my toe.
Would you look at that? Look at that. Would you look at that? Look at that. I know it's about to happen. I'm
Yep.
getting excited. I'm not gonna be able to hold this still.
You're gonna get your truck back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta get the pressure washer out.
Yeah, it needs to be clean. It's filthy.
Look, while it's out, I'm gonna wash the house.
Okay. Well, it should be more powerful than the last motor it had. It's still nothing real hot rod. I even put the manifolds back on there. Do y'all see this? This goes against my nature. This whole thing here, like.
I wouldn't have known that.
Well.
Why do you? If it's supposed to be on there, why wouldn't you want to put it on there?
Because they're stock and they're awful for
Oh
performance.
God! Oh my God!
And you threatened my life if I hot rodded this thing.
I did not do that. That is illegal. I just said don't do it.
But all the other stuff that followed behind that made it a threat.
It wasn't a threat. It was something for you to consider. It was not a threat.
On my life.
I am a kind human being, and I don't break the law ever.
Do we need to talk about when you drove my Camaro
No,
through
we don't. We don't.
the construction zone and they jumped
No.
out of the road and over the ditch?
Your Honor, I do not remember that. I do not recall.
It was a closed road. It was a closed circuit.
It was a figment of your imagination, sir. I do not, Your Honor, I do not recall that ever happening. I'm glad that it's going. Oh my God, it's taking forever. Go faster! I'm so excited.
I usually make kids do this.
Yeah, I was just looking at how like that really doesn't go up much, does it?
Well, over here,
You're
stroking
just
it.
Why? Well, so this is probably a dumb question, but like, why are you lifting it that far up? Like, you could drop the truck down. It's up a little bit. You could drop the truck down and make it a little easier for you, right? Like, why is it so high? Oh, duh, you stupid head. That's why. This thing's not gonna fit up. It don't fit. We're professionals. We have all the appropriate equipment. We know exactly what we're doing. We even have licensing and stuff. I know, I kind of gag saying it. Oh, that's good for it.
You're...
Look at that. I'm sure other professional. Oh no, we're losing all the goodie. It's bleeding.
Losing all the goodie.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's supposed to be in there.
It's the goodie.
Look, we're so close. I'm getting excited. I'm also pretty sure that other professional garage places have a workspace that's this accommodating for putting in new old parts that offend them. Ugh. Stop dinging my ship.
I'm blowing holes in my ship. See if I can lower this down real slow like that.
But for real, universe, let's don't do that.
My tool's a little short.
It doesn't reach. There's no more room. You're gonna have to
Just gotta
guide it in with your hands.
Just gotta give it a little push, a little tug.
Tell your purple toe to get its mess together because it's about to get real. Oh, I don't know. Easy does it. Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna shake.
Shake's working for me. Watch out, Booze. Blue. Okay, she's still in here.
She says it's too hot to be in here though. There ain't no air. You need a fan and about 2 more feet on your legs. Get some leg extensions, kneecap extensions, if you will.
Well, Duster Dude helped me get this thing out.
Oh, he probably...
He's much taller than I am.
He's a very tall fella. I'm so excited, but I do need to check this water.
Well, pause it. Go check your water.
Later.
Go! Go!
The Mota is in, finally, after much struggle.
And curse words and guilt.
They've watched my show enough. They watched this enough. They know there's cuss words.
Anybody who knows there was cursing.
Well,
if you know, you know.
It would have helped if this would have been on the ground, not on the drive on lift, and if my engine crane had a little bit longer shaft.
Ain't that always the case? It would have been just better if it was just a little longer. It would have been perfect. I actually have an argument. If we had about 62 more of those, and maybe if God would dial it down about 10 degrees, it would be better. Look how wet you are.
All around my jelly rolls.
The humidity is high today.
Enforced today. It's hot. Let's cut it here. I'll come back work on it in the dark.
In the dark. Yeah, this is redonkulous. It's almost cicada. I heard a cicada yesterday. It was really hot yesterday. Y'all know that sound.
Cicada, that is the animal version of bacon sizzling in the pan. Like, you know it's that hot.
The cicadas start cooking. You know it's hot outside.
They start sizzling. Just going and tan up, getting ready to get fried.
Put the butter on, baby.
It was so hot, I didn't video anything, but the motor is together and is ready to run now. And now that I worked some of the kinks out, the chickens are freaking out, too much noise. Now I've worked the kinks out, and I could tell the wife to come video it so she could hear it. Like, I'm gonna start it. That way she'll have to see me fumble it, and she thinks I'm really smart, which I'm not. That was just trial and error.
All right,
Trying to
we're
get the distributor right.
because I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was exciting for a second.
This is the wire to your fuel pump.
It's just hanging there.
It's not hooked up yet, so it's just... We're in very trial basis.
It shows. It shows. Right. So
I'm gonna finish hooking this wire up. But we're getting real close now.
real close.
Real close.
Like a unit of measurement that I and other viewers like me would understand how close.
So they running?
Yeah. I mean that felt like like we're edging, kinda.
We're away.
What? You're gonna have to bleep that
I'll
out.
have to bleep that
You're
away.
gonna have to we're a bleep hair away.
Bleep hair away. I don't know any other unit of measurements you would understand. My dad had to qualify, like, he had different hair colors for how thin they were.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I don't think you're ready for all that. Just
I'm
yet.
not. I feel a little gagged as we speak.
Don't be like that.
Don't be like that. Don't tell me what to do.
Now you can play mechanic yoga.
It's moist out here.
It is moist. I'm moist.
That's
Truck's moist.
That's good for it.
Yeah. I ain't got patience.
Hurry.
I got the
Look
least
at you. I love the wiggle. Do it again.
I got
There
the
it
least
is.
amount of clothing I can have on and feel, you know.
Legally.
Yeah. And it's still like I'm drenched.
Pretty excited here.
For your information,
For your entertainment.
there is no muffler on this unit right now. That's why it's so loud, just so you know.
Management is watching your every step, making sure you're doing things. Just doing things.
I'm doing
Just
stuff.
making sure you're doing things. Not even correctly, just doing it. For every one step you take, she takes 411.
That's bad too, because I got ADD and I lose stuff.
You just went back and forth in the same, like, four square feet.
You want to know why? Because I needed a light. But look in here.
You just had a light.
I know, the light's in here shining where I needed to shine.
And now you need another
Now I
one.
have another one because I didn't know I had the first one.
Wow. I
Strong with this one. My God.
What are you doing now?
I'm getting my head, my knees. And I'm trying to kneel down. You can open, well,
No. I don't think so.
yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. That's power. That is
Dry.
Ooh. Yeah,
Crispy.
needs something. But never mind all that.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
You're a bad liar.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is it? Is it bad? Is it a ooh bad or ooh good?
Ooh, I found where I'm gonna put the power to. But I have the
You
wrong...
found where you're gonna put the power to?
Yeah, this is kind of a temporary permanent thing.
What?
I'm hooking the power into the fuse box. Duster dude told me that I could.
Oh, well, I guess if it's okay with him, then it's okay with me?
Well, that's what he said he did.
Duster dude said I could.
So if it goes wrong,
It's his fault.
his fault. Alright, give me...
I feel like we need to rate the mouth breathing.
On me or the dog?
Yeah. If we get real quiet, we could probably hear her.
She's over here beside me.
I can hear her, but I can't see her.
That's such a predator thing to say.
Well, she's a terrible predator because I would hear, if I was prey, I would have heard her
I meant you.
hippopotamus.
Like, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
It sounds like she's right underneath the truck. Oh gosh.
Are you videoing still?
Yeah, well now I am. I'm judging. Look, there's the mouth breather. I'm judging the couch cushion to a couch that we have never owned.
I didn't need the couch, I needed the cushion. We got fuel pump, baby!
Yay! Do we have fuel though? Should probably check that. Do we have fuel? Oh, look at this thing. I'm not a professional, but something still doesn't sound right.
What?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because I haven't heard it running in a long time.
Well, it's not the same motor, honey. This is the...
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
This
that
is
makes
the
sense. It's not the
57's
same
motor.
motor. That's right. Oh my God, that's why it sounds like a man. Oh my good God, it went through a change. I knew you were
the
putting
thing. It's the thing now.
It's the thing. Congratulations. Ow.
Congratulations. The turnip truck has a...
That's yucky. I'm pretty excited though.
That's good. I'm glad you're excited.
I'm really excited. I can't wait.
I want you to be excited.
I am. I'm very excited.
This is all for you.
I love you just so much. And I'm so grateful because I don't know how to do this.
We're gonna put some...
Are we gonna put eggs in it?
No, we're gonna put actual liquids in it.
That's probably a good idea.
I have to find my funnel though.
You've taken 3,111 steps.
I'll take 3,911 steps more. There's a song about...
Where's your shadow? Here it comes.
Gotta make sure I do it right. Gotta wipe your funnel out.
She is so happy. I'm happy.
So is she.
Your shadow.
My shadow's happy?
Yeah. If she would smile any more, her ears would touch.
Blue dog. Blue dog.
Oh, there
Blue
they
dog.
go. Look at
Blue dog. Blue dog, we're gonna get to ride in the truck.
bunny dance.
We're gonna get to ride in the truck.
Oh my God.
Try not to. I don't know.
I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon.
Roll that pile out of here.
Whose pile is this?
That's my pile.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen it from the front. Maybe I did. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's so ugly you wiped that face from your memory.
I did block that, I think. What's this?
It's your old antifreeze.
So this is probably a dumb question. But if this was the Bel Air's motor, and I know that you used to run high test fuel.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay, very good. Then
Nope.
my question is now answered because I was worried. Oh my God, that's not. You can't park there.
Not parking.
It doesn't go
I'm
there.
falling apart here.
So, my question. Do you, sir?
Yeah, I could use hands.
My question was, do I have to run a different fuel?
Nope, regular old
Regular.
regular. Because that's all this was designed to run on. Because this is when I built the motor for the Bel Air. I thought I was going to just build a cheap motor and I'd be happy with it.
But you weren't.
I wasn't.
And then you
No,
broke a few transmissions.
No. I didn't break a transmission with this motor. That's old motors. This was when I was just going to drive it as a daily. And I was lying to myself.
Well, you don't do that.
I knew, I should have known I was going to hot rod it.
You should have.
I should know.
Do you know now?
I mean, it's getting the turbo of the LS motor, so.
I don't know what any of that means.
It's not full, but we're going to. I'll let it party like that for a minute. I can at least crank it up and run it for a few minutes. Everybody say it with me. It runs! It runs! Feels like it.
You got your wires crossed.
Yeah.
How do you know? How can you tell when that happens? Tell us.
The gauge for the temperature was reading very hot.
But it's not been running for but 2 seconds.
I know, that's why I think it's wrong.
Oh. Oh, that could be your indication.
That was.
Oh.
So, oil pressure, temperature. The main things we're looking at. Volts. The volts better work. I just put a brand new alternator on this thing. So, volts go up. Temperature gauge is down. It was all the way past high, like way over here.
Oh, so that's...
So I feel like that was wrong.
Your mouth breathing's making it hot in here.
Alright, y'all. This is my little quickie exhaust I got here. That's all stock. Then we go to a Flowmaster right there. And then a few pieces of pipe I got laying around just to get it out from underneath here. See if it sounds somewhat decent. Kind of looks like crap, but you know, we're gonna rock it for a little while. It might be temporary permanent. All right, honey, are you excited?
Very excited. It's gonna be good.
How about you hop in here and put it in gear so I can hear this thing. So put your foot on the brake, put it in drive. Out of the damn belt.
Boy, that's some good shit right there. Looks like it's burning.
It is. The belt's too loose. That don't sound bad. Alright, last piece. I'm putting the belt on, the fan belt. And the boys are washing. What in the hell was that? The boys are washing the truck. Knocking the rough off. Gonna have hot mama ride here. Well, y'all know the saying, happy wife, happy life. And I think my wife's pretty tickled about her little truck here. It is a 79 C10 C15 heavy half with a roller cam 350 with aftermarket double hump heads. They've been ported and polished and got big valves in it. That's $700 for it. And if y'all made it this far, I'd like y'all to like, share, and subscribe, and thank y'all for watching.